signed up for that.
Oh, you got it. Great. I'll just go ahead and start that.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to help you today reach into a part of your brain known as the autonomic nervous system. And we're going to unkink a problem that we all have. Are you excited?
Yes.
You get to mess with your subconscious.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. In the middle of the afternoon, has anyone ever experienced what they call that slump time? When you wander down to the cafeteria to try to find something with caffeine just to get you through the next couple hours of the day?
Yes.
I tell you that this is because you have been deceived your entire life about the most powerful force of energy that you carry inside your body. To prove that you have been deceived, I would like everyone to look at any random person around the table while I ask you to engage in an exercise. Please take a deep breath, and I want you to watch how everyone does this. Great. Most of us only use the top third of our lungs. Now, in case you did not know, your lungs are the vehicle for which your body gets its most important source of energy. You can go weeks without food, days without water, but only minutes without oxygen. And yet, despite the fact that we need oxygen to survive every second of our lives, very few of us ever learn how to properly take advantage of this wonderful machine we have inside of our body to give us the energy we need, especially right around mid-afternoon. I say that you have been deceived because we have been taught to breathe from the upper part of our bodies and not our entire lungs, at least in this culture. I know that you've been deceived because if you ever watch a baby or an animal while they're sleeping, they look like they get fat and then skinny and then fat and then skinny because it all comes from this lower portion of their bellies. That is where the power of breathing comes into play. Now, in my practice, in a lot of Eastern meditation, the power of now is a great example. In a lot of practices that teach you to be present, breathing is a key force in getting you focused, getting you disciplined, getting you here now. And it's important because it's something you carry with you every moment of the day. So if you ever would like to figure out how do I get present in this situation, whether you are in a happy time in your life or a sad time in your life, I encourage you to be present. How do you do it? Breathing. So today I'm going to teach you something that is passed on to Special Forces soldiers, it's passed on to martial artists, it's also passed on to top performance athletes. And it's a system of breathing. Law enforcement is really keen on using this system as well because, as you can imagine, police officers deal with very stressful situations throughout their day. So the next time you're on a conference call or dealing with an angry spouse or a child that for some reason will not listen to you, breathing is a great way to center yourself, to get present, and also to reduce the stress and supercharge the energy that you need in your body in order to be successful and reach the goals that you have every single day of the week. So to participate in this exercise, I'm going to lay it out for you and then ask you to do it. And I'm going to do that for one reason. People sometimes get really lightheaded when they participate in this exercise. I want to make sure that you know what's coming so that you do not pass out in the middle of the meeting. So to do this, we are going to breathe in from our bellies. Now, in order to engage the belly, you have to engage a muscle called the diaphragm, which is actually one of the most powerful muscles in your entire body. It's the one that you feel engaged whenever you have the hiccups. That's your diaphragm kicking in. So if you can try to imagine the last time you had hiccups, where you felt like that was coming from, it's usually from the base of your belly. I'm going to ask you to breathe in for the count of 4, filling your lungs from the bottom first and then going to the top, kind of like filling a gas tank, which is a great metaphor because this is literally your gas tank in your body. You're going to hold that breath for the count of 8. You breathe in for the count of 4, you're going to hold the breath for the count of 8. And then when you breathe out, you're going to go very slowly. You're going to do that for the count of 16. And why you do that is because your body processes the elimination of toxins in a few different ways. Through bodily waste, which is another great part of being human, but also through the exhale of your breath. The carbon dioxide that you get rid of from your body, that can also kill you if it builds up in too many amounts in your bloodstream. But the way to get rid of that is through a long exhale. It gives your body plenty of time to process that stuff out. That's what you want to do. You want to get it out. Bad stuff out, good stuff in, right? So now that you know how this exercise is going to work, please participate in it with me. I will guide you. The best way to do this, of course, is to be sitting up straight in your chair. to allow your lungs the most amount of room. And then we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Great job, everybody. If you do that 3 times, that's like a set. If you're in the gym working out, that's a set of breaths. Do it 3 times. You'll be doing the same thing that Special Forces soldiers, martial artists, and police officers do in order to center themselves before a stressful encounter. It's also a great form of meditation that's taught around the world in many different cultures. By doing that, instead of having a cup of coffee, instead of going and finding something to boost your blood sugar like a candy bar, you will have a way to supercharge your body using the most potent source of fuel that we have available to us every moment of our lives. Thank you.